Also is here at Legendz Boxing Gym in Norwalk, California, catching up with head trainer Manny Robles. Coach, we're gonna talk about 3 of your fighters' upcoming fights, starting off with Chris Zavala this Saturday at the Stop Up Center. The last HBO telecast, HBO is going out of business in boxing. Talk to us about your young prospect, Chris Zavala.
Good, he's ready to go. We're excited to be part of the last HBO telecast. Although we won't be on the telecast, but nonetheless we'll be on the card. That's pretty exciting, and hopefully it won't be for too long. Hopefully HBO will come back and get back into the boxing business, because they will be dearly missed. And Chris is ready. He's ready to go. This will be his 3rd fight. So we're looking forward to it. I mean, we never overlook anybody. We never underestimate any opponent. So he's 100% ready to go.
Is it a little odd that Top Rank is not the leading promoter for this card?
No, not at all.
Coach?
Not at all. I mean, he's a top rank fighter, but I don't know what it is. I guess they're doing it as a favor to us, to put him on a local card and have him fight locally more than anything.
He hadn't fought since he turned pro.
Exactly.
Here in LA.
More than anything, that's what it is him having the opportunity to fight at home in front of his family and friends and fans. That's the main reason why he's fighting on this card. They're doing a favor for us, and we're extremely grateful to Tom Loeffler, of course, and his promotional company for allowing Chris to fight under his card, although that's not his fighter. But again, to fight under his card and be able to fight in front of his family and friends.
Are you pleased with the fact that Chris, this will be his 3rd professional fight since he turned pro? I'm pretty sure you'll be having him more active come January.
Yeah, I mean, no, we're not complaining. This will be his 3rd fight before the end of the year. He just turned pro, 6 months ago?
Yes.
So definitely, we're happy. We're happy with the outcome. We're happy with the fact that he gets the chance to fight one more time before the end of the year, and hopefully next year will bring us a lot more fights and a lot more excitement and a lot more knockouts and whatnot to please the fans, please the crowd, and to build a fan base.
Hopefully more LA venue.
Correct. Well, that's all entirely up to the promoter. Like I said, we're fortunate that we're fighting home now, but really fighters got to be ready to go wherever he's asked to. And if it's at home, great. And if it's not, if it's in the other side of the world or Oklahoma, Nebraska, or whatever that is, then we'll go wherever we have to.
Okay. Now let's move along now with one of your other fighters fighting on December 22nd. Terrell Gausha returns to Barclays Center. The last venue where he fought against Erislandy Lara, he's taking on Joey Hernandez.
Yeah.
Your take on his fight against Joey Hernandez?
Another southpaw.
Yes.
But with all due respect to Joey Hernandez, he's not at Erislandy Lara. So I think Terrell learned a great deal from that fight with Erislandy Lara. I think you'll see a better fighter this time, a more seasoned fighter, and we're ready to take on Joey Hernandez. I know he's a tough, come forward fighter. He's not a walk in the park. So we're ready. We never underestimate anyone. Like I said, I mean, at this level, you just can't, And so Terrell is ready. I'm excited to see him perform and watch him do his thing back at the Barclays in New York.
I interviewed him earlier today before this interview with you, Coach. He said he's watched that fight against Erislandy Lara over and over again. He did not like his performance. He looked a little tense. He did not throw as many punches as he wanted to.
Right.
I did watch your comments in your corner when you guys were going through that fight. You were telling him to let go of his punches. Why was it that he couldn't throw as many punches?
I mean,
as he wanted?
Erislandy Lara, man. It's plain and simple. He's a master boxer.
Slick fighter.
He's a slick fighter. Up until that fight, I believe, I think he broke the record for most title defenses in that weight category.
154.
I could be 154.
Yes.
I could be wrong, but I mean, what does that say about the fighter, right? I mean, he's one of the best in the world, without question. And we fought one of the best, and we learned a great deal from that fight. Not only him, but myself as well. We win together, we lose together.
Okay.
And well, as they say in boxing, as they say in life, we either win or we learn.
Yes.
So I don't like to use the word loss.
Yes.
But I would, but we learned a great deal. Either we win or we learn, and we learned that we both learned a great deal off of that fight. And I believe you'll see a better fighter this time around.
Should Terrell come out victorious against Joey Hernandez on the 22nd, do you see him fighting, giving another opportunity for a title shot against
definitely.
the 154
without Heyman?
pound?
Without Heyman, without question, he's going to
one of the Charlo brothers, maybe. Coach?
Maybe so. Without question, he's extremely fortunate to be where he is with the team that he has with PBC and now Heyman, and I believe he will definitely get another opportunity, another shot. But it's up to him. He controls his own destiny. He controls his future. It's not winning; it's how you win. So he's got to go out there, make a statement, make sure that people take notice, especially his advisor, Mr. Heyman, and make sure that he gets another opportunity.
You don't want Terrell Gausha to be inactive for another year,
no, definitely not.
This past year.
It's unfortunate. We had some tournament events that's set him back this year. But luckily, we're able to get this fight before the end of the year, and hopefully next year we'll bring more good things to come and activity more than anything, and get another shot at the title if possible.
Same card on December 22nd. Your heavyweight fighter, Dominic Breazeale, taking on Carlos Negron. He's thrilled to be back in the ring. He wants to finish the year strong. Your take on your fighter, Dominic Breazeale, taking on Carlos Negron, Coach?
I mean, there is pressure coming into this fight because Negron is an obstacle that we have to overpass. And, he's a former Olympian himself. He's got a great record, got a great resume. It's not going to be an easy fight. We can't look past Negron. As you know, Dominic he's a mandatory. He's a contender, the mandatory contender to the WBC title, which belongs to Deontay Wilder. So we want a shot at the title, but we got to get past Negron first, and it's not going to be an easy task. Negron is a good boxer. He's a good fighter, and again, going back to the same thing, we never pass look anyone. We never underestimate any opponent. So, we're gonna have our hands full, but I believe that we're gonna come out victorious, and hopefully we'll get a shot at that big title.
I asked Dominic earlier today, Coach, the fight that took place this past Saturday here at Staples Center, Tyson Fury against Deontay Wilder. He said, even though the fans enjoyed it, he wouldn't want to see a rematch. He wants his shot at the belt for the WBC.
Absolutely. I think he's been waiting long enough. I mean, they had to sit around and wait all year for this fight, and now all of a sudden we got to fight Negron. I would have loved to have seen Dominic fight Deontay. Now we'll see what happens next year. Hopefully there won't be any more setbacks, and we'll be next.
Let's just say the Tyson Fury fight against Deontay Wilder takes place right away. Could there be a chance of Dominic facing Anthony Joshua first?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't.
He says he would like to revenge that loss with you in his corner.
Of course, that would be great. It would be fantastic. But reality. Let's look at reality. That's not the way boxing works. You're not gonna get what you want.
Yes.
Or whenever you want it. You just have to be patient. Boxing is also a game of patience. You know what I mean? In boxing, a lot of fighters, they lose their patience, and they end up throwing a towel in, or they end up not working or not being ready. But boxing is a game of patience. So you gotta make sure you're in the gym 100% of the time, and make sure that you're ready. So when you get that phone call, you're ready to go. And that's been us for the past year with Dominic. We've been waiting for a year to get a shot at the title. Unfortunately, that's not the case. But he's been in the gym all year. I mean, we've been working all year. We've been training all year, waiting for that opportunity. And now we fight Negron, and hopefully next year we'll get a shot at the title.
There you go. Thank you for your time, Coach. So things first, Carlos Negron on December the 22nd, Terrell Gausha against Joey Hernandez, and your young prospect, Chris Zavala, this coming Saturday at the StubHub Center. Thank you very much for your time, Coach, and we'll see you next time. Thank you
very much.